Now to the other big story we're following tonight. Two businesses are still burning at this hour down in Cloquet. A fire broke out inside the building housing Erbert Gerbert's and Bergquist Imports about 4:15 this afternoon on Highway 33 in Cloquet. Now, the two businesses have long shared a building. The firefight's going on 6 hours now. Officials say the fire started in the back of the building. Strong winds fueled the flames, and crews from Cloquet were joined by 3 other fire departments, as well as St. Louis County Rescue and Cloquet Police. At Cloquet, authorities say a portion of the building collapsed during the firefight. Thankfully, everyone made it out in time. There are no injuries to report tonight. People from neighboring homes and businesses, they'll watch the firefight in disbelief.
We could see the smoke just rising. People were saying, oh my gosh, Bergquist is on fire, which is sad news. They've been here ever since I can remember.
It's a beloved business in that community. We're going to continue following the firefight throughout the night. Paul and Natalie will have the latest tomorrow morning.